There are people who are trying to revisionist history this. There are people who are trying to say,
oh, if you look at the overall dealing of two trades, the one that sent Natchez out and brought Rantanen in, and then the one that sent Rantanen out and brought in Stankoven and some first-round picks. Overall, if you look at it from the macro perspective, getting Stankoven and some first-round picks for Natchez is actually a win.
I'm not sure that Stankoven and those 2 first-round picks are as good as Rantanen. And to that end, you ended up coming out on the worst side. Yes, you can look at it as, here's where we started. We made this trade for a superstar. That superstar didn't want to play here. We apparently didn't think it was important enough to, get a contract worked out ahead of time or whatever. Or we somehow thought we were going to convince him that playing here long-term was going to make sense. And then you traded him for assets that were better than what you initially traded for him in the first place. The problem is there's that middle piece. There's the Rantanen piece. And you watch how he played for Dallas, especially over the last 2 games of that series. But you watch how he took over the game in Game 7. That is a guy that is just built differently. That is a guy who is exactly what any Stanley Cup contending and eventual Stanley Cup winning team needs. Somebody who can grab the game by the balls and can ultimately win it for his team. That's what Rantanen did.